A little music in the background to get us warmed up. We're here at the Greg Frewin Theater for a great night of comedy to honor Rodney Pentland. It is the 17th annual Comedy for Kidneys.
Well, you certainly sound like an awesome crowd. Mary, thank you for coming. There are so many of my friends in the audience. I could say hi to everybody and that would take up the whole show. But Dino and I, thank you so much. It's not just your support, but also your my thumb hurts. I don't know what I did. It's my age. I'm old. I didn't sprain it. I didn't fall on it. I haven't been overly positive lately. That's my tester. Those people who got that, I like you.
Actually started back when the original idea for a dialysis center in Niagara Falls was formulated, and so I wanted to be part of that in terms of helping raise funds for that. A buddy of mine, my best friend at the time, Rodney Pentland, was on dialysis, and you know, I just thought that maybe at some point he'd need Niagara Falls as a site for that. So we started Comedy for Kidneys, and we don't ask of you anything more than just a laugh. You don't need to run a 10K marathon, and you don't need to buy 50 pounds of bacon. Just come out and laugh. And so we're trying to raise funds for dialysis care. We're raising awareness for those in dialysis. Over 400 people in the Niagara region use dialysis 3 to 5 times a week to keep them alive. So, and then ultimately we're trying to keep the memory of Rodney alive and his joy for laughter. And he made everybody laugh, no matter what kind of clique group you were part of. He made everybody laugh. So that's what we're trying to do today.
Yeah, and you, I mean, a lot of people have been coming to the festival over years and hearing about Rodney. Personal friend of yours, you worked with him. He would probably be very happy to see this continuing and helping people in Niagara.
I certainly hope so. He was a modest individual. I don't think he really had any ambitions that way per se, but I think certainly having his memory kept alive this way in laughter, right, I think is the best thing. So we're happy to do that, proud to do that, and yeah, you know, laughter is always needed.
It's the best medicine, that's what they say.
And that's why we call it the funniest night in Niagara. And that's what we try to do here at the Greg Frewin Theater.
Good to see you. Wow. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I started out as a baby. When I was a little kid, I would walk out of the TV room and I would be mimicking everything on TV. Please sing for the sour. Hey, Fred. Like, wow, Scoop. I was an only child.
But anyways, it's been 25 years since you've done like a major show here in Niagara. How does it feel to be back here with these audiences?
It feels great. Wonderful to be back, you know. I haven't been around in, well, as you say, how long was it?
I heard 25 years.
Remember, can you? You know how the mind goes. But that's the great thing about Alzheimer's. You're always meeting new people. It's fantastic.
Tell us about this event that you're involved with. Did you work with Rodney years ago?
No, I didn't, but I worked with Mark. And Mark and I have had we've had a relationship for years when he was manager at the old Yuck Yucks in Niagara.
The double-decker bus, I remember that.
Yeah. And we were good friends before when he was just a comic. When he was just a comic. Well, I don't know why I just said that, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Because I always think of him as like, no, Mr. Manager. But yeah, I've always enjoyed coming here and working, and it's kind of a work vacation, even though it's close. You know, who doesn't love the Falls, right?
Yeah, it's one night, but it's a lot of work to get to that one night, for sure.
And this one night, over the years, has raised a lot of money to help people in Niagara.
It has. You know, we started off real humble beginnings, just a couple $1,000s a year, but last year was an absolute record for us at $21,000. I don't know that we'll get there this year. It was a special year for us last year, but certainly over $15,000 will be raised this year, and collectively we've raised about $150,000 so far for dialysis care.
Join me, Luke. Join your dark side.
was another great night of comedy at the Greg Frewin Theater, the 17th annual Comedy for Kidneys in honor of Rodney Pentland. And it was a great night, and most importantly, raised a lot of funds for kidney dialysis here in Niagara. Reporting for The Source, I'm Bob Punchline Romeo.